All right, here we are. We are live. You gonna join us, Emily? You better open your...
I'm just waiting for it to show me that you're online.
It takes a minute. There's always a lag.
Here we go.
Getting going. All right. Hello, humans. Get the human peoples.
All right, I'm here.
And maybe the not-so-human peoples. Just the peoples in general. Welcome, Emily.
Yay.
Okay, so we're going to try... Oh, yep, there you go. There you are. We're going to try this with you having that over there. Moderating. You'll also be able to see comments from my phone that's recording.
Well, I'm going to mainly be looking at my computer for the comments.
See if we get anybody coming in. Just you so far.
So far, it's me.
Just you.
Just me.
Okay, how does that look?
That looks good.
Okay.
It's mainly on you, but that's fine.
All right. Here we are on a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Sunday.
I don't know. Is there a song about Sundays? There's Monday. By the mamas and the papas from back in like the 60s before any of us existed.
Tori's here.
Tori, hi. Hi. I'm glad you're here.
Hello, friends, she says.
Hello, darling. Today
Hi,
we're having a little bit of a late brunch. I made some lemon blueberry bread. And we've got some little blueberry muffins and some chocolate chip muffins. I have a pineapple mimosa. Emily has iced tea.
Yes, I do.
More mimosas for me. More for me. Yum.
Girly626 came in.
Hi there. Welcome. If you're here with us, say hi. Let us know you're here. Emily is going to be the one reading the comments because as I am very legally blind, I cannot see them. And I'm all the way across the room from the phone. And she's
all the way across the table.
She's got us up on her laptop so she can really interact well as moderator and
Chalk
as
Frosty just
comment
joined.
reader. Hi, welcome. So we're going to do a few different things today. We're going to start off with a little game called Shit Happens.
Westy joined. The Milkman joined.
Welcome. Be sure to say hi if you're with us. We're going to play Shit Happens. We're not going to play it the way you normally do because we don't have enough people, but you guys
We're getting a lot of people joining.
You guys can play along with us. Welcome all of you. This game, basically what we're going to do is we're going to create a scale of shittiness.
Also, Tori said likes.
I love you, Tori. I like you and love you and adore you. And what we do is we're going to set out 3 cards as the shittiness scale, the scale of horrible stuff. And then when we draw cards and read, the person who's in charge of the round reads what it is, you guess where it falls on the scale. The scale goes from 1 to 100. It's also something, this game like Misery or something like that. I don't remember the other name of it. The less adult version of it. But basically you're just going to rate how horrible something would be on a scale from 1 to 100. Let me tell you something about this game. It definitely makes me feel a lot better about my life. Because the scenarios in this game are things that have actually happened to people.
And a lot of them are pretty shitty.
I'm like, thank God that's never happened to me. Then we're going to do a little Q&A. We're going to go work from a book called Know Yourself, a book of questions. And we're going to end up with some 30-second mysteries, which are always fun.
So fun.
Yes. And I've made blueberry lemon bread. So this is exciting. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try this before we get started.
It's so good.
Oh my God, I did good. High five to me. Thank you. All right, so we're going to set up our scale.
Raytrix just followed you.
Hi, thank you for the follow. Be sure to like and share, everybody. All right.
Not sure if I said that correctly, but I'm pretty sure.
I've drawn 3 cards, okay?
Miss Tori said blueberry and citrus is a great combo.
It is a really good combo. And all it is I used a lemon cake mix, a can of blueberry pie filling, and 3/4 cup of water. I mixed it up, baked it at 375 for an hour and a half. Boom, done.
Haley of Thierry sent likes to the host.
Hi, thank you so much. That would be me. I'm Nikki.
Loretta Rainey 3 just sent you likes.
Thank you. Glad to have you. All right, we've got 3 different things on our scale of
Raytrix
horrible
also
things.
sent likes.
Thank you. This is your car is repossessed.
Yeah, that's...
You may have to show this to the camera.
Hold on.
It's oh, that's not the first one. That's kind of in the middle of our scale, I think. Okay, that's going to be in the middle of our scale.
Roxy,
That's a
Staffy's mom says, "Hi, Nikki."
Hi.
Tori also says, "Delightful."
61.1 on a scale of 1 to 100. Your car is repossessed. On our lower end of the scale, we have.
That was a number.
Give me a second. We're not showing these these are not things they guess.
Oh.
You develop an allergy to your favorite food. Oh God, chocolate and caramel. Oh my God, no. And that is 29.1.
This is not a reading. Roxy, Staffy's mom said, "Wait, is this a reading?"
No, this is not a reading. We're playing a game called Shit Happens, where we guess how horrible on a scale of 1 to 100 something is. And we're using this as part of our game.
For how they were rated in the game are on.
And then on the high end, you're at the zoo and you fall into the gorilla pit.
Oh my goodness.
And that's a 94.1. So what we're going to do is I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to read what's on it. And then you guys and Emily are going to try to guess where on our scale it falls from 1 to 100.
Roxy says, "Lamau, love it."
This is one of my favorite games.
Tori says, "Rip Harambe."
And it's extremely easy to play when you're on TikTok because you guys really get involved. So when I read this, you're going to be thinking on where on the scale it falls 1 to 100. It's your job to keep track of what they guess.
All right.
Okay?
Deborah, I can't read the rest of that.
Hi, Deborah.
Deborah and Nettie Stahl followed the host.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if I butchered that, and I'm sorry if I did.
You know what? Sometimes we can't pronounce things. I can't speak 90% of the time. So, all right. I just trip over my own words and go. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
She says thank you.
Oh, this is awful. Oh.
Deborah says thank you. Roxy says, "I'm so excited." And Rebel Paranormal 666 says hi.
Hi. All right, so tell us where on a scale of 1 to 100 you think this is, and is how horrible it is. 100 being the worst, 1 being not so bad. Get bleach in your eye.
Oh my God. You gotta go to the surgery room for that or something.
Bleach in your eye. Oh God, eye wash. You remember the eye washes in chemistry class?
Oh yeah.
Immediately, eye wash.
2 people guessed 100 and Roxy guessed 66.
66? Okay,
I'm
what?
gonna put it in between the falling into the zoo gorilla pit and the car is repossessed.
Oh, you just give me a number. We're just gonna go with
Tori says 96.7.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with 93.
93. Any more guesses between 1
Rebel
and
Paranormal
100?
666 says 99. M Chess 54 or MC Hess 54 just joined. Mary Wolf 129 just joined.
We are playing Shit Happens. So what we're trying to figure out now is on a scale of 1 to 100, whoever gets the closest will get, the viewers will either get a point or Emily will get a point.
You just got likes from Mary Alice 71.
Thank you. So if you get bleach in your eye on a scale of 1 to 100, how horrible is that? How shitty is that shit that happened?
Kaylee says 94.9. Roxy says 94. Deborah just sent likes. Rebel Paranormal 666 sent likes.
Thank you.
Miss Milk Madness 87 says 87.
87. All right. So the
87 was not part of the name.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Roxy's the Staffy's mom says 96.
Okay. Surprisingly, everybody's high. Oh wait. I wish. Hooray for mimosas. Surprisingly, everyone's guess is too high. I'm kind of shocked at how low this is on the scale. 47.5. No,
really?
No, seriously, the pain level, I just from getting lemon juice in your eye is like, holy crap on a cracker.
I would honestly put that above getting your car repossessed.
I think so too. I think getting your car repossessed is probably worse.
Everyone's
not
like,
as bad.
No way.
Not
One person went, what? And
I know.
Roxy says bleach is horrible.
It is. It's horrible. Oh my gosh. Okay, bleach story. For those of you who don't know, I have albinism. I am an albino, and I have what's called OCA1A albinism. I have no melanin whatsoever. So my hair under here is like stark white. My skin, really pale. Normally my eyelashes are white, but I wear mascara. Eyebrows white, everything, right? Okay.
Yeah.
People used to ask my mother when I was a little tiny baby, like a couple months old, if she bleached my hair. Who bleaches a 2-month-old baby's hair?
Get more bread.
And it's like, what? And can you not see that her eyebrows and eyelashes are white too? I mean, what am I going to do? Bleach the baby's eye? I mean, what the? Okay, sorry.
Roxy said, I started at 66, lol.
You are...
Tori says,
yeah, Roxy,
who decided that number? Maniacs.
Um,
Roxy then said, I don't know. I just had a cat climb my head like a tree. So painful.
Oh, yeah.
Then Lifting Spirits Jules says, lol. And Rebel Paranormal 666 says, I can't handle getting my knee back to the place. I can't see how bleach is so low on the scale.
I know. I can't figure
Roxy
that out.
says, you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, the 66 that you guessed was the closest. So the viewers get a point. Viewers get a point.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Emily's turn to read.
I'm going to draw from the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
Wow.
Mimosas, mimosas, yeah.
Oh, God.
Hmm?
Sex with your sibling.
Oh my God, that's worse than bleaching your eye. That's got to be worse. That's got to be worse. Oh my, I'm going to puke. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have picked this game while we're eating. Sex with your sibling. Oh my God. No.
Oh, it is Sunday Mimosa. Milk Madness says 100. Tori says 100. Tori says I'm literally nauseous.
Yeah, huh?
That made me nauseous. That's why I was like,
That's
oh God,
just,
why?
oh, no, why? Oh, no. Mm-mm.
I should have picked a different one after reading that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's part of the game. I'm going to go with 89. I almost said 69, but I'm a terrible person. You'll figure that out as we go.
Oh, it's Mick, not Milk. Mick Madness. I'm so sorry. I keep thinking there's an L in there next to the K. My brain keeps confusing me.
Milk madness is what newborn babies get when they're really, really hungry. They have milk madness.
Oh. Roxy, the staffiest mom, says, how can we even rate this? It's just a bad next question.
It's so bad. I went with 89.
Oh, everyone does it. Miss McMadness says, everyone does it. Well, now.
Oh, the milk.
Yeah. She's saying next. Okay, first off, you were closest to 89.5.
Oh my gosh, I was really close.
Yeah.
I get a point. Keep track of that. I actually have a point. I never get a point in this game.
Okay, you have a point and the viewers have a point.
Emily has no points.
I have no points
There's
because
no
I'm
point,
bad at
Emily.
this.
No point. Okay.
The milk thing, not the sibling thing. I'm out. Roxy says cute.
All right, are you ready? Here's our next one. Kicked in the junk by a kangaroo.
Oh.
Ow? I mean...
well, I mean, at least you can recover from that.
I don't know, can you?
I don't know. I've never been kicked by a junk.
Kangaroos can kill people.
That is true.
But I don't know if it's possible for them to kill people by kicking them in the
Miss McMadness says 56. She said, I'm crying. You guys are helping me write my paper.
All right, yes.
Yeah. Kaylee Altieri says 99.7. Because that does sound pretty bad.
That sounds really really painful.
What's the scale again? It's 1 to 100.
1 to 100.
She says 69. Or they. I'm not sorry. I assumed your pronouns.
Bad, Emily. No donut.
Tori says her hubby says 82, and I know Tori, so as far as I know, they are a she.
It's okay.
I feel bad when I assume people's gender.
I know. I feel bad when that happens too. And it's something that we try to be careful of not doing, but sometimes, words pop out. So all you do is say, I'm sorry, and I try to get it right.
Miss McMadness says, I'm she, her.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me know. Thank you.
Okay, so what are our guesses again?
56, 99.7.
And Tori's husband said 82.
82.
And what's your guess? Kicked in the junk by a kangaroo. Ooh. That's a
I'm going to say that's like a 72.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Tori's husband is the closest, but he went over. But that's okay. Your 72 is still fairly close. It's 79.1.
Woo! Do I get a point?
I need to give that point to the viewers because they were so close.
Yeah.
We need to give that point to the viewers.
Okay.
Viewer point.
Viewer
Good job,
point.
Tori's husband.
Viewers 2, Emily 0, Nikki 1.
Go viewers. Okay, it's your turn. Maybe you shouldn't pick from the bottom of the deck this time.
Computer gets hacked.
Oh. Not like...
that's fine.
Okay, how many people have dealt with that? Everybody on the planet. Let them guess first. Your computer gets hacked.
Miss McMadness says 19.4.
Okay.
Tori says 22. Also, Tori also says she is perfect.
Okay.
I'm assuming she's referring to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right, okay. Come on.
Kaylee says 16.2.
16.2, okay.
If you're wondering why I'm shortening your usernames, it's because sometimes it's hard. Trying to go through these comments quickly.
They're probably not wondering. All right, I'm going to guess.
Covering all my bases.
I'm going to guess 12.5.
All right.
Because it's something a lot of us have dealt with.
I'm going to allow a little bit longer on the comments, just in case there's any stragglers.
Your computer gets hacked. How horrible is that from 1 to 100?
This is actually a very surprising number to me.
And it also depends on what you mean by hacked. I mean, is it literally somebody else has taken control of the computer and what has it done with it?
It just says your computer get hacked.
But or is it... Yeah, that's happened to me before, and it isn't
All
fun.
right. The actual number, 80.1.
Okay, I'm shocked. Because I think bleach in your eye is way worse.
Well, it depends. If all your personal and credit card information's on your computer.
We were all so far away from that, I don't think any of us should get a point.
Nah, no.
I think we're all shitheads.
It also depends. Can I use that as an excuse to not write my paper?
Yes!
Yes. It also depends on what you use your computer for. Work or personal, says Tori.
True.
Worse than siblings, says Miss Mick. Actually, it is not worse.
It's not worse than the siblings. But it's close. It's worse than bleach in your eye and having
did we say that number? We didn't. It was 89.5.
Yeah, we did say it. Yeah. 89.5 was the siblings.
So, getting at the gorilla pit was worse than that.
The gorilla pit was definitely worse. But it apparently is worse than having your car repossessed and getting bleach in your eye. Okay, so let me tell you how they come up with this scale. It's not just random. I don't necessarily think it's the best way to come up with it. But what they did is they surveyed psychologists, psychiatrists, sociologists, all kinds of therapists and people whose clients had actually experienced these things and that they've dealt with them in therapy and things like that because of these exact issues. Everything that's in this game has actually happened. Welcome back.
Miss Mick says, Jesus. I respectfully disagree.
I do too.
Scientists, yep.
Exactly.
Roxy says, had to play games with my baby brother, whose birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, baby brother.
My anniversary with my boyfriend is actually tomorrow.
Yes, it is. 3 years. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Nobody got a point on that one, so it's still viewers 2, me 1, Emily, Zippo.
Yep. That's good to know. The sibling one really makes me sad as fuck, says Miss Mick.
Yeah. Me too.
Tori says Grandma Janet's birthday is today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandma Janet.
Roxy
we love
says,
you.
That's awesome. And Miss Mick says, congrats. Thank you.
All right, so this next one
with a kissy face.
is Vomiting in public. I've done that so many times and not from alcohol. I had hyperemesis gravidarum with all 3 of my full-term pregnancies. And that is a condition where a pregnant woman vomits constantly, is either severely nauseous or vomiting continuously, and oftentimes throughout the entire pregnancy. So I had to go places because I had to go to doctor's appointments and things like that. I spent more time in the hospital than out of it, being rehydrated. I puked in public a lot. So after a while, it was just like, well, I puked again.
Roxy says that's awesome. I already read that. Miss Mick says 5. Tori says 15. Miss Mick says I took 5 shots, lol. Roxy says, so how to rate? Is it that we agree high or low? It's on a scale from 1 to 100.
1 to 100, whatever you think it falls on that scale, you guess a number. And it can be with a decimal too.
Oh my god. Miss Mick did it in a new friend's bathroom.
Ooh.
And Tori says, as long as you don't hit anyone with it, lol.
Done that too.
I'm pretty sure I hit you with some of my vomit as a baby.
Well, be your baby. That's different. I was a grown-ass woman.
Roxy says 40.
40.
I say 25.
Okay. Any other guesses? How horrible is it on a scale of 100 to vomit in public? In front of other people, let's say. Because, public.
I have what Tori says I have what
I was arrested for being drunk in public.
Tori says I have as well. Elementary school assembly law.
I was drunk in private.
Miss Mick says my old friend was there. Thank God she came to check on me.
Oh, thank God, yeah.
Oh, in public? Oh.
Mm-hmm, in public.
Says Roxy. And then Roxy says 66.
Ah. And Emily, you said 25? Is that right?
I said 25. That doesn't seem so bad.
You're closest, I think, because it's 23.
Wow.
23. I think you actually got a point.
I got a point. I am double checking. Yeah, the next closest was a 40.
Miracles never cease.
Or a 15.
The 15 would have been the next closest. Miracles never cease. Emily got a point. Yay!
Yay! I'm not usually good at these things.
That's okay. There are certain games you are good at.
Go Emily. Yeah, go me.
Woo! Here you go. It's your turn. All right, let's do another one here.
All right.
Wow.
Driver's license is suspended.
No, I can't drive anyway, so I don't care. Your driver's license
Imagine if you could drive.
Yeah. That would suck for me if I could.
Or how about the person who's responsible for driving you?
If Mike's license got suspended?
Yeah, Mike's license got suspended. And I couldn't drive you anywhere, or Jessica couldn't drive you anywhere. No one else could drive you.
Oh my God, a mom? Well, there's always Uber.
Let's see.
It costs money, though.
Miss Mick says 67. Tori says 54. It would be incredibly inconvenient. Roxy says 100. It's the worst. Pumpkin Latte 1993 says Alex the host.
Okay, how about... I'm going to go with 63, because I think it's pretty awful. Hi. Glad to have you here again this week. So I'm going to say 63. Because it just sounds, because the way you described it, because I can't drive anyway, but not having access to the people who do drive me places would be really frustrating, because that's the only semblance of freedom that I have.
Okay, and Roxy said, well, with Uber, I say 50. Roxy, actually, you're the closest.
Go, Roxy!
It is 49.5.
Wow! So the viewers get a point.
They have 3 and we both have 1.
Good job. Good job, guys. You guys are kicking our butts. I'm not surprised, though.
So nobody can drive you, and then goes, woohoo!
I guess at that point we just have to kind of change how we do everything.
Yeah.
I think it would suck more for you guys to have your licenses suspended, obviously, because...
Man, if I had my license suspended, I don't know what I would do.
Okay, guys, let's do this one and one more, and then we'll move on to our next activity. So, for anybody who's just tuning in,
Miss Mick says, "I love your earrings today."
Thank you. She got them for me for Yule.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I love them too.
Then I got another pair for Christmas.
Yes, they're kind of heavy, but I really love the moon and like sun star type theme going on.
A lot of kids don't even get their licenses, Roxy. That's true. My boyfriend doesn't even have his license or a permit.
Yeah, and that's very true. But there's a difference between not getting it and not being able to.
If you lived within walking distance of necessities, it wouldn't be so bad, said Tori. Miss Mick said, I wouldn't have puked in a bathroom if mine was suspended. Same.
Well, there's a huge difference between choosing not to get a license and not being able to get a license. I would kill to have a license.
Al has tried to get a license.
I desperately want the freedom to take myself somewhere whenever I want to. And I don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I can go some places that I can walk to, but not that far.
If I ever have free time and you want to just go somewhere, I'll take you.
I get that, but I'd like to do it by myself sometimes. I'd like to get up and go to Bath and Body Works. I'd like to get up and go to Target. I'd like to get up and go to the grocery store. But that is not a possibility for me. I have to use other people for transportation. And it makes me feel like a burden. And I've never liked that. I think part of the reason it makes me, here we go with the therapy. Part of the reason it makes me feel that way is because my mom hated doing it for so long. And she would complain about it all the time. When I was an adult woman and my kids weren't old enough to drive and my husband was at work, my mom had to take me places. And she's like, well, you're 30 years old and I never thought I'd have to be driving I'm like, I was born blind and you didn't figure this out?
Okay. Roxy says they just get Ubers. Miss Mick said, I called my husband to come and get me, then I called him back because I puked and felt better. I wish you could drive. Pumpkin Latte 1993 says, soon Tesla is working on technology for blind people that would make them reconsider the laws.
I would love that.
And Roxy says, you are not a burden.
Thank you very much.
That's true. You are not a burden. You do a lot of things by yourself.
I am as independent as I can be, and I part of the outside thing is I can't be outside very long. Again, albinism. But, so walking places, it has to be quick and fast and completely away from sunlight,
Or, I could give you my parasol.
I have umbrellas and things, but I also
parasols are different.
I also have to cane.
Yeah, you
have a parasol in one
hand, cane in the other.
Yeah, but I have then I have no hands to do anything else. And that is actually not a good thing.
True.
There are a lot of things that come into play with transportation. And we live in a city that has no public transportation. And I don't trust Uber. And that's my Gen X-ness. We were taught you never take rides from strangers. You never answer the door to strangers. You don't talk to strangers. Stranger, danger. And I think that's ingrained in my brain, because it's like, nope. I can talk to people on TikTok and things like that because you guys are somewhere else.
Roxy says, my grandpa was blind. I have a story about my grandpa that will make you laugh.
I would love to hear it, Roxy. Please let me know.
Pumpkin Latte says, my friend Penny used to say to my mom, I don't see anything coming. And I would scream, no, Mom, she's blind. Roxy says he went blind in Mod 2. What? I think she's trying to say in World War II.
Oh, okay.
I think it was just like a typo. Or autocorrect.
Or no, maybe it's...
mid-20s.
Mid-20s, okay.
Uber gives me yucky vibes, says Tori. Uber gives me yucky vibes, too. I don't like random people driving me. And he went blind in the mid-20s, and their grandma took care of him.
I should probably go on with the next one, though, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. We did this one last time. I'm not going to use that one. All right, here we go.
Drum roll.
Here's one for Raina, for my grandbaby. You're caught picking your nose. On a scale of 1 to 100, how awful is that if somebody catches you picking your nose?
Okay, Tori says, I gotta head out. See you later.
Bye, Tori. Love you.
Bye, Tori. And Roxy says, so when we went to the house, she said, shake your glass. So I shakes and he'll fill the glass.
Oh.
Miss Mick says 58. Roxy says 13. I'm gonna say winning. Because for some people, that would be embarrassing. Especially if you're growing as
Be
adult.
shaking the glass all the time. Fill the glass.
Well, what if all of your ice is melted?
Oh, that is a problem. All right. Any other guesses? How crappy is it to get caught picking your nose?
Roxy loved their grandpa, and he was so
Oh.
adorable. Clover
Oh.
Benefits just followed you.
Thank you for following.
Roxy, the Staffy's mom, says, drink faster.
Very fast. Yes, ma'am.
She's talking about the ice.
Oh, okay. Now I need another mimosa.
I'll give it.
Thank you.
I'll be
Okay.
back to read comments.
So, I'm surprised this is low. I figured it'd be low on the scale, but it's only a 2.
Really? It's
From
only a 2?
from 1 to 100, getting caught picking your nose is only a 2.
Really?
Yeah. I'm really surprised by that. And maybe it's because we all actually do it. There's not a single person on the planet who doesn't occasionally pick your nose. Don't deny it. I know you do it. I saw you do it in the car sitting in traffic. Actually, no, I didn't. But if you're going to pick your nose, what was it? George Carlin, I think, said, do it like an adult. Buy a car and sit in traffic. Which is what they do. When you're sitting in traffic, like, oh, I'm going to pick my nose.
I may have put a little too much Prosecco on this.
You can never put too much Prosecco in that. Did you stir it?
Yeah, I stirred it.
Thank you.
Okay.
These are pineapple mimosas, by the
Miss
way.
Mick said she understood the assignment law. Roxy says, yes, be real. And
Yes.
then she responded to Miss Mick, Lamau, she did.
And I imagine getting caught it is embarrassing. I imagine many people have caught me picking my nose, but I don't know it because I can't see them and they don't say anything. You know, they don't just go, ha ha ha, you're picking your nose. Or I imagine most of them don't.
Okay, do you want me to put this away?
Yeah, we're going to put this away and we're going to get out the book of questions. So we get to ask some questions and you guys can answer these too. This is called Know Yourself, the book of questions. I know, I had to do that. And we've done this before, Emily and I have, and it's a lot of fun. There's some silly, goofy questions in here. There's some really thought-provoking ones as well. And it's basically,
Miss Mick says she used to call her dad out on it and he'd deny it.
I didn't deny it. It was right there, happening. You know, my stepdad used to deny snoring, and he snored so loud that it literally shook the house. And we had a 4-level house, and my bedroom was in the basement. And his snoring, he was up on the 4th level. His snoring kept me awake. So one time, my oldest stepbrother snuck into the room with a cassette tape recorder and recorded him snoring. And then the next day he heard it and he still didn't believe it. He thought he faked the whole thing.
I can't get the lid off of this.
Oh, that's okay. We'll figure it out later. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll figure it out later. Anyway, so this question is basically based on the concept of an unexamined life is a life not worth living. So we get to examine ourselves.
Okay, Roxy asks, are we in therapy?
I don't know, are we?
Pumpkin Latte says, and it says, Cliff and I am trying to catch her, but I can't over and over. Is there a reason I have these?
A reason you have what? What is it? I didn't hear that first part.
Is there a reason I have these? Says I trying to catch her over and over, but I can't. Trying to catch her, but I can't over and over. Is there a reason that I have these? I don't understand the.
I think you missed a comment.
I may have. Let me go back and look. My friend Penny. No, that's the Penny thing. Nope. I think there was a comment that didn't.
There
get
may have been a
posted.
comment that didn't come through or something because we didn't understand the question. Know yourself. Okay, so we're going to do these at random. It has bright, colorful pages. My grandbaby loves this book.
Yeah,
because it
I
has
don't
bright,
think it came
colorful pages.
through. Pumpkin Latte.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that one. All right, here we go. Who knows you best?
Probably you.
You think I know you best? Yeah, I probably do. Who knows me best? Probably Mike. My husband probably knows. He knows me extremely well. He knows me so well, and I told this story last week, that he knows he knew by just watching me how I like my eggs. And about 4 or 5 years into our relationship, and I was like getting in that, oh, we don't have enough romance kind of slump. And then one day he made me breakfast and made my eggs, like with the exact amount of pepper I like on them in the exact places, because I'm very specific about that. And that was when I suddenly realized, oh my God, this is how he shows that he loves me. Is he paid attention for the past 5 years to the way I even like my eggs. And I've never really talked about it that much. I just put the pepper on, you know. And I was getting ready to put the pepper on. He goes, you don't need to do that. I took care of it.
Okay,
so I think
Miss Mick says me. I know me the best.
Yeah.
Pumpkin Latte says, I keep having a dream of my mom who passed away.
Oh.
She is falling off a cliff and I can't catch her.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So that she's trying to catch her over and over, but I can't. Is there a reason that I have these?
A lot of times, dreams like that actually don't have to do with the person you're dreaming about. It has to do with you and something that you are trying to fulfill for yourself. Because frequently that's how our subconscious works. First of all, dreams speak in symbols. The subconscious speaks in symbols. So you need to sit back with that and play a little, what do they call it when the first word association. Take the things that stand out to you in that dream and the first thing that they make you think of. Not after you think about it for a while. That kind of helps lead you in a direction of how you can interpret that dream as it's meant to be interpreted for you specifically. It sounds to me, the dream that you're having is actually about you dealing with something in yourself that something you're trying to actually save yourself from.
Yeah. Roxy says, my son, or actually his father, who died in 2012.
I'm so
she
sorry
then
for
responded to
your
Pumpkin Latte saying, your mom is talking to you because she wants you to catch yourself. Get the heck out.
You have to be your own savior. You have to be your own rescuer.
Yeah. Other people can help you, but there's only so far they can go.
Yeah, very true. It is actually very rare that the dead speak to us in dreams. It does happen sometimes. Most of the time, the way spirits speak is in very subtle ways, like a scent on the breeze that you recognize and it reminds you of them, or a song in a car that comes onto the radio and you immediately think of them. Those more subtle ways of communicating, that's how spirits usually speak in our everyday lives. We just don't know how to recognize it. It's not some big, giant, light comes down from the heavens. That's not how it works. There are some of us who can connect with the memory of that spirit. Because here's the important thing to remember. Spirits are not individuals. We are not individuals. We are part of the great all. When we die, we go back into the all-encompassing all. That God is in the mountain is in God, if you've ever heard of that saying. We can call forth with our own memories the specific aspect of that all that we knew of as that person. But it doesn't work in the way that they portray it like in movies and things like that. It is stimulated mostly by our memory. And yes, we can connect with what was part of their essence through memories, through feelings, through stories, through scent, through sound, through and things like that. That's how spirits speak. And it simply takes learning to see the signs, learning to interpret the things in your life that you feel, that you see, that you hear, even that you smell or taste, as the communication that they are.
Okay, Pumpkin Latte says, thank you, I didn't know who else to ask.
I understand that completely.
Roxy says, oh, it talks to me all the time, and that's why I randomly got here. Miss Mick says, the song Freebird played at my uncle's funeral and then played on the radio when my mom and I were talking about him a few days later.
Yes. And that's a perfect example.
Roxy says, this is why I found you, because I am so connected.
I am as well. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. I've spent my life straddling realities. I have a distinct, conscious memory of between the lifetimes choosing to be less physically sighted so that I didn't have that distraction from my spiritual sight. And so, yes, I see auras, I see nature spirits, I see the memories and essences of those who have passed on. I live my life, my entire life, I've lived in that connection. It can be very frustrating. And I've developed ways to mute it over time when I need to focus on what's going on in the eternal now, because all we have is now. It's the only thing that actually exists. But yeah, it's something that is constantly with me. And in all honesty, it's constantly with all of us. We just lose our acute awareness of it.
Okay, Roxy says, I read people all the time. I feel people here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Blowing Illustration says, Spirit Session with Nikki, yes!
We'll have to do a tarot. We'll have to do tarot one week. We're going to have to do it one week.
Roxy says, we will be great friends, the bubble.
Yes, we will.
Mm.
Woo!
And then she says, the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Or they. I'm not sure what you go by.
Wow. Thank you so much, my dear friend Pumpkin Latte, for
Roxy
for
also
asking
said
about
that they created their own cards.
Very cool. I have no artistic talent whatsoever as far as
I'm the
things
artsy
that.
part.
She's the artsy one. I'm a musician, but you should probably draw what I tell you I see when
That sounds good.
I have synesthesia. That's what we could create cards like that. I could tell you what I'm seeing. Yeah. And we've talked about that before. Mm-hmm. Raise your hand if you know what synesthesia is. There's a book about it called Monday is a Blue Day.
Roxy is a certified angel card reader, but they made their own cards. Blind Illustration says, me!
Yay!
Miss Mick says, my friend and I were talking about a date. She got bad vibes and joked about the death card, and it flew out of my deck.
Wow. The death card is one of my favorite cards because of its representation of transformation. And there's a song by an artist called Daniel. His name is Daniel Namad, and the song is called Everything New. And the words are, if you heard the chorus, are bring it on, everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. And that is, in essence, the death card. That everything that was is passing and being renewed. It's transformation. And that is what death truly is. It is transforming. It is transcending. And a lot of us call it transitioning. Transitioning into your freedom form. I hear that a lot, like in Unity and stuff. And that doesn't make it any easier to deal with. But...
Miss Mick says, and we wanted to know if he was bad. Roxy says, because death is not death, it is an ending and a new beginning, and it is a restart.
That's right.
And she also says, beautiful voice.
Thank you very much. The other card that scares the crap out of people, but actually is a very positive omen, I guess I'd say, is the Tower. Oh, yeah. Whoa. We're going through the Tower right now. Have been for a while. The Tower symbolizes having to tear everything down to rebuild it anew. It's essentially the goddess Kali of the Hindu faith. When she dances, the universe is simultaneously destroyed and remade. And that's pretty much the representation of that. Sometimes you have to tear everything down to build something new and something better. Sometimes you have to tear down what your idea of yourself was so that you can rebuild yourself the way you want to. Sometimes you have to end a relationship to find the right one and build a good one. Sometimes you have to leave a toxic job environment, even though it's scary.
I'll read these comments here in a second.
Okay. Even though it's scary and even though it may be detrimental to you financially, but there is something that you have to build and work towards that's better for you. That's the Tower. Scares the crap out of people.
Okay, so Miss Mick said she didn't go on that date because of the vibe that she didn't go through.
I'm glad you listened to that spirit try to speak to you through that card.
Roxy says we will be good friends.
Yes,
the Tower
we
is
will.
actually an awesome card. Miss
Yeah.
Mick says the working in the infrastructure of working right now. Oh, it says that didn't go through the infrastructure of working right now. Hey Nikki, how are you? Says Mama Minecraft.
I'm great. How are you?
Roxy
Welcome.
the Staffy's mom says, sorry, I don't use the normal tarot cards. I just feel. Oh my gosh, you just
okay.
nailed it. And Jessica just called me.
That's okay. Just text her and reminder that we are live right now. Okay, so this is cool. This has been fun. I love it when we get led into these very deep and spiritual directions, even when I don't plan on it, because the universe knows what we need. The universe knows.
All right, can I read one?
Of course you may. So
Random
here we go.
page. How important are other people's opinions when you're deciding on something?
Most of the time, they're not important at all. It depends on how much it affects other people. Like if I'm deciding on something in my home decor or what we're doing, how is that going to not just affect me, but the dogs, the cats, the husband? Those kind of things are important to take into consideration when I'm trying to make a decision. But that all affects more than just me. But when it comes to things like my appearance and what I do with my life and my time, and no. Doesn't matter. Their opinions do not matter. Nope. Because I'm just me, and they can deal with it.
Okay, Roxy and you are both Reiki masters.
Oh, yay! Yay!
She also says, oh, ouch.
Usui Reiki or Odin Reiki?
Blind Illustration says, depends on who the person's opinion is coming from.
That makes sense.
Roxy says, they shouldn't be, but tomorrow I have to go to work and they hate me because I also called them out.
Well, I can help with that.
I will go to work with a bubble around me.
Yes,
use that bubble.
I love my
For
bubble.
me, it depends. If it's something that I feel like other people's opinions should be considered, like if it involves other people.
Oh, my bread.
But if it's something about myself that I feel like is only personal to me, I don't really feel like it's that important. Unless it's you and I want your opinion.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that but you don't need my approval.
No, I don't need your approval. I just want your opinion on what I should do.
I appreciate it. And I have no problem giving my opinion if we haven't figured that out by now.
Oh, Mama Minecraft said, Nikki, did I tell you the baby news?
No, wait, I don't think you did. Wait, tell me now. There's baby news? I want more baby news.
Hold on, I'm waiting on a response.
I heard baby. Or maybe she did tell me the baby news. I'm not sure.
Roxy says, I will try not to bow to others, so tomorrow I will walk in with the bubble.
And walk in carrying yourself with pride.
Also, she responded to Mama Minecraft baby.
That was my baby. There's a baby. But walk in carrying yourself like you own the place. And they are lucky to have you, because they are.
She was 5 pounds 2 ounces.
Oh, little thing. Precious. Precious, precious.
Miss Mix says, my friend keeps telling me my tarot is pointing to a baby. Roxy says, my baby is getting married in July.
Oh, congratulations.
Miss Mix says to Mama Minecraft, congrats. Also, congrats.
All the congratulations is to all the
to
people.
everybody.
Yes. Yay.
Even the fact that you are here
Babies
right now.
and weddings, and those are those are things to celebrate.
Yeah, even the fact that you're here right now just being with us, that's a thing to celebrate.
Yeah, okay, so, more pineapple mimosa. Mm. Oh, I don't want to get pineapple on my shirt.
Roxy says, baby marriage, awesome.
Yay! Okay, so in case anybody's wondering, there's 2 pieces there by mistake. You want one of them?
No, I'm full.
Okay, I made lemon blueberry bread today.
It's so good.
Technically, it's a cake. Really, all things like that are cakes.
Oh, my cat decided to join us.
A lemon cake mix, a can of blueberry pie filling, and 3/4 cup of water. Mixed together, baked at 375 for an hour and a half. I'm gonna do a question now. Any more comments?
Miss McMadness says, ooh, recipe.
Yes, and it's easy and delicious.
Blind Illustration says, that's so good. I like lemon, blueberry, thyme, goat cheese.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I
haven't had goat cheese in ages.
Oh, Mama Minecraft said they ended up having to take me to surgery because I coded on them.
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
I am so glad you're here. Here, have a cat.
Put the cat down. I am really glad that
No, don't get on the table.
Is the baby doing okay? And how are you feeling now?
Roxy says, I do ask for your protection tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Give me positive energy at 7 a.m. PST.
Okay. I will do that. I'm going to work a spell for you tonight, a protection spell for you tonight before I go to bed, because I won't be up that early. I'm sleeping in tomorrow. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. It's Monday. I thought tomorrow was Sunday.
Okay.
Never mind. I'll be up. And I'll be working it while you're going into work then.
Roxy asks Mama Minecraft, are you okay? Mama Minecraft says, hi, kitty.
Okay.
Roxy says, thank you. And Mama Minecraft says, yeah, I'm okay. She is great and feeding like crazy.
Oh, good. I'm glad she's good. Oh, what's her name?
Oh, I want to know the name.
I want to know the name.
We are waiting on the name.
Wait, it's time for the name reveal.
Roxy says, that's awesome.
Let's see. Oh, here's a good question.
Name reveal. We'll do a drum roll. I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, well, we could be doing that for a while. You never know.
I know. Name, weight, and length, says Roxy. Oh, her name is Anna Elizabeth. Pronounced like Anna from Frozen. Pronounced like Anna from Frozen.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. That's gorgeous. I love that name.
Beautiful.
All right, here we go, guys. This is something that I really have to think about. What work of art, and that doesn't have to be a painting or something. Art can be many different things. What work of art has made the greatest impression on you? There's so much.
Now, it's not just a work of art that's made an impression on me. It's a person themselves.
Okay.
An artist themselves. It was Agatha Christie.
Oh, yeah.
I fell in love with her style of writing and her murder mysteries. And it's also helped me kind of connect with some people that didn't really, connect with me before.
I also noticed that when you started reading her stuff, that was when you really started to have a love of reading.
Oh, yeah.
For enjoyment.
That's when I started to actually enjoy reading.
God, this is a tough one.
Miss Mick says, the lady who kept building on her home.
Oh! I don't know that one.
But another person who really influenced me, another artist who really influenced me was William Shakespeare.
Well, yeah. William Shakespeare influenced everyone, and they don't even know it.
From a very young age, I've always loved his work.
Yeah.
And I've always been able to understand it.
I want to say, as far as... I'm going to take the question literally. There is a painting that I saw at the Nelson Atkins Art Museum in Kansas City. I don't know if it's still there. And it was a painting. It's huge. It covers an entire wall. I can't remember who did it. I need to look it up. And it chronicled artistically the struggle of Black Americans. And it was when you went
I
a
remember
certain
that
way,
one.
it created an optical illusion of like bars over all of these famous, amazing African American people throughout history, and those that you know and those that you don't, and yet you see there still is no freedom.
Yeah.
And it brought me, it literally, in the middle of the museum, brought me to my knees, and I just wept. Because I have so much white privilege, I don't understand from a personal perspective that the life of a Black person in this country. And that painting in and of itself and I was only, maybe 30 years old at the time, was a massive eye-opener for me. And I just couldn't take my eyes off of it. I have to be very close to it to see it, obviously, but it was powerful.
So a blind illustration says, all of my dad's artwork is what inspired me to create. I was so in awe of what he could make. Miss Mick says she's pulling up the info on the person who kept building onto her home.
Yes, I would like to know more about
She has stairs and doors that led to nowhere to confuse spirits.
I love it. I think I read a story about a house that was built like that. I'm trying to remember who. It was like a short story. I'm trying to remember who wrote that.
That were shot with the rifle?
Wait, who got shot with a rifle?
Someone got shot with a rifle? I think there was another part that got lost in there, Miss Mick.
I don't want to be shot with anything. Not even a pea shooter. That's a really good question, though, guys.
The only thing I will ever consider being shot with is a marshmallow gun. In the mouth.
Ow, that still would be kind of a lot of
I
velocity.
don't care. I would have a marshmallow and I'd be happy.
Okay. All right, I gotta get off the deep subject for a minute. Let's do a question that's a little more light and
Can I read it?
relaxed. I've already got it.
I'll read the next one.
All right, what song always makes you feel happy?
Happy.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It always makes me feel happy because it's upbeat and it's just like happiness.
Mine is it's by Queen. I can't remember the name of it. It's
Sing a little bit from it.
the one that he did that kind of was like Elvis. Oh,
Crazy Little Thing Called
Crazy
Love.
Little Thing Called Love. I love that song. It always makes me dance.
Yeah.
And Mambo number 5.
Oh, I love Mama Number 5. That we used to call that the Jessica song
Yeah.
for my sister.
Oh, so what song always makes you feel happy? Guess we need a little uplifting right now.
Oh yeah. We're waiting on things.
Yes. We're not paused over there, are we?
No, we're not paused.
Okay.
Did that comment just come through? No. It could be that TikTok may be censoring that comment.
Oh, yeah. TikTok is weird about certain things. Certain words will
Like
trigger
you can't
it to
say
go, no.
You can't say that someone DIED. You have to say they unalived.
I don't get that. I mean, I get that they're trying to keep people from making threats against other people. But it ends up censoring people's conversations about very important topics like grief and like self-unaliving. And then we end up not being able to have important, deep discussions with each other that need to be had.
Yeah. Anyway, what song makes you happy?
I'll tell you what makes me happy. Pineapple Mimosas.
Blind Illustration says, I don't think I've ever listened to music to make me feel happy.
I listen to music for well, my whole life is a freaking musical. We sing half the things that we say in this house. We'll be wandering through the house going, I'm going to make some coffee.
Okay, so she had stairs and doors that led to nowhere to confuse the spirits that were shot by the rifle the family made.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay. I would want to confuse those spirits too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
I will put on music if I need it.
They
For
were
a certain
cursed,
mood.
says Mick Madness.
Like, what? I'm sorry.
Miss Mick says they were cursed.
Mm.
With a dollar sign.
I think I do listen to music to influence my mood sometimes, particularly like in the winter. I have seasonal affect disorder, so I have wintertime depression. And music does kind of help lift me out of that. And maybe that's partially because I'm a singer and I'm a musician, and that's how my soul expresses itself. That it really does. And I can very much influence my mood with the music that I'm either listening to or performing.
I've got a question.
What?
Since it doesn't seem like most people are answering this.
Mm-hmm.
What are the little things in life that you enjoy?
Blueberry lemon bread.
I like the smell of rain. Like after it's just rain. I like a light rain.
Keep watching the comments.
I am. I like just being with people I love.
Raina's laughter.
Raina.
The grandbaby's laughter.
My niece Raina and your grandbaby Raina.
Mm-hmm.
She is the light of my life.
Me too. Me too. And Lila's laughter, my little niece.
Lila.
Oh my gosh.
But seriously, you go into a room with Raina and she just lights it up.
Mm-hmm. She does. She is my sunshine. Mm-hmm. And she likes it when I sing that song to her. Mm-hmm. She asks for it. Mimi singing, Mimi sunshine.
Blind Illustrations says, I was a musician for 6 years, played 4 instruments, then stopped listening to music for 4 years.
What was it that drove you to stop listening to it? I'm just curious. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm just wondering.
I like lots of little things. I like a nice warm shower.
I love to smell the flowers in my yard.
Flowers. I like just the simple piece of just sitting there in the quiet when it's been a long
bacon. I love
day.
Bacon.
I love baking.
Okay, so I am definitely going to make that lemon blueberry stuff again, guys. Totally.
So worth it.
Will you get me another mimosa, please?
Yeah, I'll get you another mimosa.
I think
became a PTSD trigger for Blind Illustrations. Couldn't listen
Oh, I'm
or play.
so sorry.
Just started getting back into music in 2020.
I'm really sorry that you've been through that. Triggers for me for my PTSD are oftentimes just falling asleep, or if I start to have some problems with my asthma. I have PTSD from many different things throughout my life. Somebody getting too close to my neck, and clothes being too close to my neck. I don't like turtlenecks and things. I feel like I'm being choked because that has happened to me. So I can't deal with that. But in 2020, I had a very severe near-death case of COVID. And the feeling of not being able to breathe, even when there's nothing keeping you from breathing, not another person or something, is the most terrifying sensation I've ever felt. And so even just when my asthma is triggered now, I hit flashbacks. I have flashbacks of being on BiPAP, which is like having a leaf blower strapped to your face, and being in ICU and not being able to see my family and having all these people around me that look like spacemen. And yeah.
I have PTSD with snow.
You have flashbacks?
Yeah.
What is that related to?
Back to my car accidents.
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing is, I didn't actually get it to my last car accident. When I slammed into the median and people were driving around me. But I literally cannot be driving or riding in heavy snow without having flashbacks or having to put my head between my knees.
We got heavy again.
Anyway, let's do a 30-second mystery.
That's okay. Anybody commenting?
No, not yet.
I'm sorry we're getting so... Well, I guess we
Well,
need
it's
to.
just where we need to go.
Maybe this is just where we need to be right now.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta let spirit lead, you know?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So 30-second mysteries. I love these things. I love these things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you the case and then what the mystery is.
Lady Morgan Ravenhoof says... Well, Lady Morgana Ravenhoof says, hello. And
Hello, darling. How are you?
And also sent likes.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to read the case and then the mystery. And then we'll try to figure it out. And if we need hints, you guys could say a hint. And then if you figure out the mystery, go us. Okay, here is the case. Actually, let's do the case for today. This is off of one of those one-a-day type calendars. And today is May 1st. Here we go. We'll do the one from today. First. It is the 1st, isn't it?
Yeah.
How is it May already? Oh, Blessed Beltane, by the way. I don't know why I didn't mention that earlier. Okay, the case. People from around the world attend a series of professional sporting events, even though they know who will win. The players and referees claim that the games are not rigged, and the final score does vary, but the outcome is always the same. The mystery. Where is the winning team from, and what sport does it play?
I don't know this.
I don't know this either.
But I have a guess.
I can reread it, though. Oh, you're not going to get it. And I doubt anybody else is either.
Politics, says Blind Illustrations.
That's a good answer. That's not it, but that is a really good answer.
Also, Lady Morgana and Ravenhood goes, yes! I'm just going to call you Lady Morgana. So I'll read it one more time. People from around the world attend a series of professional sporting events, even though they already know who's going to win. The players and the referees claim that the games are not rigged and the final score does vary, but the outcome is always the same. Oh, Morgie works too, lol. Okay,
Where
Morgie it
is the winning team from, and what sport
Trixie.
does it play?
Football?
It is not football. And this isn't... Okay, well, you want a hint? You guys want a hint?
Blind Illustration says the Hunger Games.
I like that. Let's not do that.
Okay, yeah, I'd like a hint.
Okay, the first hint is both men and women have played for the winning team. But by the way, the winning team is always the same team.
Okay, Miss McMadness is gambling.
Ooh, gambling's an interesting one, but no. There are referees in this game, the case says, that players and referees that claim that the games are never rigged, and the final scores do vary, but the outcome is always the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's an actual sport.
Life, says Milady Moore.
Oh, there you go. That's not it, but you guys are getting some great guesses here.
Again, Mick says gambling.
Where is the winning team from? And
I'm assuming it's not gambling.
It's not gambling. Nope.
No idea, says Miss Mick.
Okay, here's another one. This sport was invented in the United States, but it is played all around the world.
Well, the sport was invented in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Played all around the world. Morgie says the outcome is always the same: death.
No, but yeah, you got a point. Well, ain't none of us getting out of this alive.
Okay, Miss Mick said I sent it twice just to make sure my comments were getting through.
Okay, good. You never know with TikTok.
The only two sports I know, a few sports that I know were invented in the...
Okay, what sports do you know of that were actually invented in the United States? And it's played all over the world.
Basketball and baseball.
Baseball technically really wasn't invented in the United States. Basketball was, though.
Yeah.
Basketball was invented in the United States. So you've got half the question right. The sport is basketball.
Oh, the sport is basketball.
Where is the winning team from? And they always win.
Always win?
Mm-hmm.
Men and women have played for this team.
Yes, they have.
I don't watch basketball.
This isn't regular basketball. We'll just put it that way.
Florida, says Miss Mick.
No, but that was a good... That would make sense, though, and I would watch alligators play basketball. How about this? The team's players often sport clever nicknames.
Blonde Illustration says, I know it, but I don't remember the name.
The team's players are famous for their fancy footwork. And
Is it
their
the
crazy tricks.
Globetrotters?
Yes, where are they from?
Harlem?
Yes! You got it! The Harlem Globetrotters.
I did a high five to your fist bump.
Yeah, it was a fist five. Harlem Globetrotters, see what I mean? The Harlem Globetrotters, and they play basketball.
Okay, and Blind Illustration says, oh my god, one where they do the fancy stuff.
Yes!
It goes, dolphins from the sea. A turkey.
So long and thanks for all the fish.
And then it has two laughing, crying faces, and also says, a turkey.
That would be fun. Hunting.
A turkey.
A turkey playing basketball. I can see that. All right, here we go.
Morty says, oh my god, laughing face.
A young girl is abandoned by her family.
Oh.
She befriends a group of social outcasts and joins their gang. After learning of the girl's whereabouts, her family finds her and poisons her. The girl does not die, but does slip into a coma. What is the girl's nickname, and how does she survive the poisoning?
Oh my goodness. Oh, the turkey with the high five fist bump. Morgie says Snow White.
Yes! And how did she survive the poisoning?
True Love's Kiss.
Yes! Yeah, that was quick. You guys are fast on that one. Okay. Let's try another one.
Can I read one?
Certainly. Starting to get headaches anyway.
A young redhead goes from rags to riches after being discovered by a millionaire.
I already know who that is.
After a family tragedy, she is institutionalized.
Oh, maybe I don't.
She repeatedly tries to escape until she meets a dashing older man, steals his heart, and quickly moves in with him. What is the redhead's name, and who does she move in with?
The redhead's name is Annie, and she moves in with Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't know that? Uh-oh. I tried to kill the muffins.
How dare you kill the muffins?
Anybody want a muffin?
It was a dream came true, says. It was a coma dream, says Morgie. And Blind Illustrations and Miss Wolf 02 says, Annie?
Annie!
Yeah.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah, the most frighteningly optimistic song in the history of Broadway.
Yep. I'm going to do one more.
Okay.
Two sworn enemies take on the seas during wartime, employing their respective naval fleets for battle.
Feet?
Feet.
Naval feet.
Fleets for battle. With cunning strategy and precise battle plans, each hopes to outwit each other. Even though it's an all-out war, each side is sure that none of their recruits will perish during the fighting. Who is involved in this battle, and why aren't they worried about casualties? Let them try to answer.
Okay, sorry about the Annie thing. I got it way too fast. Well, watch their comments. So.
I'm listening. Stuart Little. Do you know the Muffin Man? Not the muffins, says Margie. I preferred cats. Oh, I know this one. Oh, yeah, Blind Illustrations. You're right. You got half of it right. It's Battleship.
I was thinking they were playing Battleship.
Yeah.
But who's playing Battleship?
But who is playing Battleship? Oh, no, wait. She got the whole thing right. Two players sat down to a game of Battleship where there are no fatalities in the sport because it's only a game.
Right, but the mystery said who's
It doesn't
involved.
say who. It's just two players.
No, you read the mystery part, not the case.
I did. Two sworn enemies take on the seas during wartime. Who's involved in the battle? It doesn't say who's
Okay.
involved.
All right. Okay. I thought it meant literally who were they, like their names.
Yeah. Okay, here you go.
Okay. All right. One more.
One more.
What time is it, kid?
It is 2:44.
Wow, we've been on here for an hour and 15. Where the hell did the time go? No, time doesn't exist. It's a human construct. All right, here we go. Wilma is diligently working in a lab when she gets a tremendous urge for a cigarette. There are no smoking signs posted, and the chemicals she is working with pose no real fire hazard. As soon as Wilma strikes a match, her boss fires her for destroying all of his work. In what kind of lab did Wilma work, and what is her ex-boss's profession? Oh! Well, that makes sense.
Is it a cigarette?
Wilma is diligently working in a lab when she gets a tremendous urge for a cigarette. There's no smoking signs, and the chemicals she's working with don't pose any fire hazard, but as soon as she strikes a match, her boss fires her for
I know what
destroying all of his work.
I say that all the time. Time isn't a thing, says
That's right.
Molly. And Princess Amantha 16 says, "Hey, Nikki."
Hey! How goes it? And where goes it? And how
He
did it
created
get there?
the match, says Miss Mick.
Nope, he did not. What kind of lab did Wilma work in, and what is her ex-boss's profession? Wilma is completing a specialized task.
Specialized task.
Very
Huh?
special.
I don't know
Certainly.
this.
Okay. She sometimes wears gloves.
Oh, I know this.
And think about her striking a match. What's that going to ruin? And if nothing's flammable or anything.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the match would ruin if it was that.
It's striking the match. What's lighting something?
I don't know how that would affect what I'm thinking of.
Wilma's lab dealt more with paper samples than blood samples.
She's in an office.
It's a lab.
The lab. I don't know. If it's paper, it's not what I'm thinking of.
Much of the work in the lab takes place in very...
Oh, photo lab says
Yes! Yes! And he was a photographer.
Morgan. Yep.
There you go.
Was she a cigarette rollers?
Yeah. I'm wondering if she was smoking a little Mary Jane, and maybe that was all of his prized Mary Jane.
Well, no. Any source of light will in a black room will take.
No, I know that. I know.
That was a good one, says Miss Wolf.
That was a good one. That was a tough one. I like these. We'll have to do these again sometime. Well, guys, I have had a ball, but I'm going to go ahead and get off of here today. We will have another one probably next week. I'm thinking Saturday because Sunday is Mother's Day, and Friday, my oldest daughter is graduating with her Master's of Arts in Teaching. So I'll be doing that Friday. So we'll probably get together on Saturday. If we hit 2,000 followers, we're going to do a full-on game night. Maybe with some Cards Against Humanity, some What Shit Happens, maybe some Joking Hazard. That's a fun one. Oh,
Trial by Trolley.
Trial by Trolley. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. If anybody's played Trial by Trolley, you'll know why we love that game. It's the most effed up ethical dilemma. I can't talk. Effed up ethical dilemmas. Oh my God. And it just shows you no matter what, you're a horrible human being.
No matter what.
But yeah, if we get to 2,000, and we're doing pretty good. We're close to 1,700 already. We can make it to 2,000 before Saturday. Yeah. So please like, share. Please, if you know anybody who might enjoy hanging out with us and just having a good time, have them follow. Because we have a ball every single week, and we try to do something a little different every week. Thank you all so much for coming. Any more comments, Emily?
Have a great day from Miss Mick. And
yes, you have a great day too.
Says congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Oh, we're so excited. She's already talking about getting her PhD in education. So that should be fun. I'm like, she's never going to stop going to school. She's not happy if she's not in the classroom.
She's just going to be.
She's going to be a professional student.
Which one of your friends actually does.
Yeah. Well, you don't actually get paid to be a student. You still have to pay. But all right, so much love to all of you. Thank you for all the likes, any gifts that came through, anything like that. Thank you all for joining us, for participating, for hanging out. We love you guys, and I'll see you next week, probably on Saturday. Or actually, technically, that's this week. Much love to all of you. Bye-bye.
Is that it?
Yep.